And good evening, United States Drone Society. How you doing tonight? Hi, Chris.
Good evening, guys. Good evening, Paul.
Good. Sorry, don't mind my voice. I'm sick. We had no show last week. I was sick with the flu or whatever it is, and trying to still conquer whatever this is going on. But how's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing good?
I'm hoping everybody's doing great.
Yeah,
I am.
So we had quite a bit of chat going on already before the stream even started. So we'll start off and say hi to the chat. We got my wife Ashley was first. We got Lambo Drive Zambo. How you doing? Yep. Mudball Creative got an interesting video of his to share tonight. I know a lot of people have seen it, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. We got Chuck Kovaction. He's in the back. He'll be joining us for the open chat panel. Let me see here.
Well, we do have Dustin.
Yeah, we got
Vision Aerial.
Yeah, One Vision Aerial. Dustin's back here. He's in the back room. We got Joe Fodoleo. How you doing, Joe? H4 Services, LLC. How you doing? We got Leonard from JSK Enterprise. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, we got Bud Bieber. He's in the back, too. He's becoming a USDS stream regular. Always a pleasure to have him here. We got Angie. Yep. Place It Here. That's
what's his name again?
Not Ken. I can't remember. I always forget it. I'm so sorry. But Place It Here. How you doing?
We got Uncle Bill.
We got Uncle Bill. He's in the back room also. We got our boy Jim Ganant in the back.
We got Johnny Drone Flyer in the chat.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing? Good to have you. Apache FPV. How you doing?
How you doing?
We got little Llama Laura. How you doing?
There she is. I've seen her the past few months. The first time I saw her, she was flying her mini SC around, and she did some pretty good stuff.
Yeah,
nice
it's just the time frames too. Where she is, she can't be around during these streams so often because of the time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We got Captain Joe America. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing?
Hey, we got Carolina Air Shots. We actually have a picture of his to share tonight.
That's Jeff.
Yep. Jeff shared a picture with his USDS coffee mug. I'll share that after we're done saying hello to everybody. Hey, Tim, how you doing? Good to have you here. We got our man Ray Kelly in the house.
How you doing, Captain Ray Kelly?
Yeah, good to have you here, Ray. Let me see. At least a lot of people here. Waypoint, New England. How you doing? Don't worry, you're right on time. You're not late. Hey, we got Eric E-Drone. How you doing? Watched the stream early. He had a really good stream. Make sure you guys go check that out at some point. Interesting guest. It's Kenny. Okay, it is Ken, right? So I was right. I said Ken. Place It Here. Good. I'm glad I remembered. Nathan, how you doing, Nathan? And let me see who else.
There he is, Nathan.
And David Ross. How you doing?
Hello, David.
So it looks like we've said hi to everybody that's in the chat so far. We have, like I said, we have Uncle Bill, Dustin, One Vision Aerial. We got Bud Bieber, Chuck, Jim, Dominic, Northside Hawks in the back. We got the guest of honor tonight, Kevin Tolley's in the house. He's the United States Drone Society's Content Creator of the Week. And we got Al Cercione in the back room drinking his coffee. We'll be talking to him later. So let's start by showing here Mr. Jeffrey Smith and his beautiful coffee mug. Wonderful picture.
I still don't even have one of those mugs.
We're going to have to change that. Got to get one. Yeah. So let's move on right into it. Let's start with the Sunday Spectacular. How's that sound?
Well, as always.
All right, let's do it.
One of my favorite times of the week. So
yeah, absolutely.
I don't even know who it is.
I'm the only one that knows, but we're all about to find out.
Great. Hey, Jake is actually one of our moderators of the group.
Yeah, and I've been impressed. He's really stepped up his game with his photography over the last few months. He's posted more and more, and he's just really finding his rhythm. Hi, Susan Lee. Susan Lee's in the house, and yeah, just fantastic. I loved all the shots. I actually was looking at him for last week, and I didn't end up having the show. So, this week I went through and I was looking. I'm like, you know what? He's still got it. He's been posting some really good stuff. So, Jake, congratulations, man! Fantastic stuff. I really enjoy your stuff.
Beer, Jake.
Oh yeah, give that man a beer.
Always have to do that.
Yeah. All right. So with that, let's bring in our content creator of the week, Mr. Kevin Tolley.
Hello, Kevin.
Hey.
Hey, Kevin. How you doing?
Good.
Good. So listen, we see you post a lot in the group. You have this beautiful yard, man. This beautiful home. You have just this view for miles. Why don't you tell us what you fly out there?
Oh, Lord. I have got Air 2S, the Air 2, the Mini 2, the Mini 3 Pro, and multiple FPV drones. I've got too many drones.
Well, I don't think we believe in anything as such too many drones.
Yeah, I have the Mini.
But I do. I got a lot of drones, and you know what? I fly every one of them.
Yeah. And you fly every day, it looks like. I see you always posting, I always look forward to a sunrise, a sunset picture or a video. And you still haven't set up that obstacle course in your yard, but I'd love to see it. You got a perfect yard for it.
Oh, that's coming. That's coming.
What do
the
you have?
obstacle course is coming. It's on the way.
You have an acre or two of land back there?
I got 20 or better.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. I know because we do see you flying a lot, and we do see a lot of your content, and it just seems you got that whole open space there, and it's great content.
Yeah, that's 18 acres of pasture right there, and I can cross that 18 acres so fast with those FPV drones. It's unreal.
Yeah.
Do you grow any crops out there?
Yeah. Now, if you'll watch in another 3 or 4 weeks, all that open field will start growing again. We had just cut all the hay on it, 3 weeks ago. But it'll be packed up full again.
Yeah. What are you growing out there?
You said, what are you growing out there?
Hay, and that field that you're looking at, that's a hay field.
All right.
Yeah, that's a hay field. We feed horses with that.
Oh, all right. Nice.
Yeah. So this is called A Place of Beauty. This is Kevin Tolley's channel, and I have Nightbot posting a link to his channel every 10 minutes. So if you could, check it out and give him a subscription, maybe watch one of his videos. Kevin, we're going to play this video, and you can, tell us whatever you want to tell us about it while it plays.
Okay, well, this is my brother-in-law's place. It's about 25 miles from where I live at, and it's just a beautiful place. I'm going to zoom down on the cows here now, get a look at the cattle. And then this pond, while we were there, we were fishing, and my wife caught like 8 bass while I was playing with my drone. It was just a good afternoon.
It's like glass.
Yeah, it does.
You can see the clouds in the pond, the reflection of the clouds. It was a nice video.
Yeah, what were you flying
that's
here?
Me and my wife right there. That was the Air 2.
Okay.
I think it's just as good as the Air 2S, except Air 2S has just, I think, a few more options, I guess you can use,
and a bigger sensor.
Yeah.
Well, the Air 2S has a bigger sensor, but for video, the Air 2 for me seems to do better it's got a narrower field of view, and I like it a little better for video.
Yeah, it takes great video.
Photos tonight was tonight was a great sunset out there. And when I have sunset, see, look at the clouds, y'all.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Now for
Nice choice of music too.
I like the Air 2S, and for video. Now watch this bird.
Oh, that's cool. I always like catching a bird in a shot. Gives it a little more dynamic.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But
And you said that's you and your wife. Your wife's fishing there, and you're flying.
Yeah, you can see her. She's on the bank there fishing. I'm beside the truck, flying my toy.
Wow, look at the reflections. They're just so beautiful.
Yeah.
What's the name of that pond there?
So I always like to
just a pond.
Yeah, I like to remind people to give it that thumbs up when you watch the video. We're going to leave a comment. We're going to say thanks for sharing this on our stream tonight, Kevin. And comment. That's how we do it. That's how we support each other.
Oh,
Oh,
Say hi to Tammy Jean. She's in the chat.
it looks like we got some more people in the chat. We got let's go back here. We got we already said Ray Kelly's in here. Arco's in here, Drone Solution. We have God Bless America, Tammy Jean. Susan Lee, I said hi, but say hi again. Place it here. There's a lot of people in here. We got Night Train in here. How you doing? I Fix Sheet. How you doing?
I Fix Sheet.
Yeah.
Or Shet.
Yeah, Shet. Name's funny to me. And Bedford County Aerial Views. I believe that's Charles. Yeah, it's Charles. I believe it is Charles. So, Kevin, you've been flying this week?
Oh, yeah. I flew every day this week. I just got through with sunset photos out there a while ago and posted them. Tonight was a spectacular sunset. Oh, my goodness.
Chad. Sorry, Chad. I don't know why I keep saying Chuck. It's Chad. Chad Schulze. I keep saying, I don't know why I do that. But yeah, so what do you prefer? Do you prefer flying your camera drone or do you prefer flying your FPV?
Oh, listen, man, camera drone is my thing. That's my hobby. I love it. But now, when I was at the South Florida drone meet, I got to watching those guys down there fly FPV. And, it kind of put a bug in my brain. And I come back home, bought an FPV system, crashed it every day, 100 times a day. And now I can get out there and rip and roar in full acro like it ain't nothing.
Oh. Yeah, it would happen. I remember, too, watching some of your earlier flights and you were taking it really slow and, just trying to feel it out. And as time moved on, you got going really, really good with it.
Yeah, it's getting better each day. But like I say, man, when I first started that, it was a nightmare. One crash, as soon as I take off, wreck.
Yeah.
But I take off and rip it now.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people.
That's all. I say that's all the fault of them guys at the South Florida drone meet. They're all in there now in the chat, but flying those FPV drones, they kind of got to me.
Yeah. See, nothing.
Go ahead.
Okay, I was going to reply to this. I don't think I was around to know drone worship. I've only been around in the community for like a year. Hey, John, how you doing? John's in the house.
Over a year, actually. Just a little bit. About a year and a half, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, a year and a half sounds about good. Yeah. And Kevin, there's a lot of people in the community who really enjoy your work. And, I'm going to say, let's bring some of them in.
Well, there we go. Hollywood Squares.
Hollywood, everybody.
Oh.
How's it going, everyone?
Hi, Bud. How Dustin, Jim, Dominic, and Al?
Snuck in. How's it going?
Yeah.
But
Oh,
Dustin,
Al,
Dustin,
you want
where's
to
your
share your?
cat?
What was that?
Was it?
Where's your cat?
I can't hear you.
Where's your cat?
I don't have one.
No,
Yeah.
Dustin.
Oh,
Downstairs.
I think it's Al.
Yeah,
Al,
Dustin-
you want to share the good news you were telling me about earlier?
oh yeah. My son's wife is in the hospital. She'll be giving birth probably, hopefully by tonight because they induced labor. So I will have my 10th little grandbaby
Wow.
Wow.
Oh,
tonight or tomorrow. But
Jeez.
so I almost didn't make the show tonight. Thank you very much, guys.
10.
That's
Wow.
my little, that'll be my little granddaughter, Charlotte, which her name is going to be Charlie to me.
Well,
Congratulations.
How
Yeah.
many children you have, Al?
I have 5, 4 girls and a boy.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, the boy is the youngest. He's 35.
Wow.
So yeah, he got married last year, and now he's plugging away.
Well, that's great. It's nice to hear that you're having another one. You know, another
Thank you.
grandchild.
Yeah, we're super happy. Super happy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
More family, the better, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No.
And we have for the very first time tonight, we have Jim in the house. This is the first time joining the panel. How you doing, Jim?
How you doing,
Thank
Jim?
you. Welcome, Jim.
Oh,
Doing
Jim.
good.
Used to be James, but now it's Jim.
Yeah, only my mom calls me James, and she's not around to do it anymore. My wife gets away with it, but
Yeah, when she gets mad at you, James.
no, it's Jimmy. She calls me Jimmy Buffett.
Oh,
Jimmy Buffett.
yeah. Jim is a musician.
Oh,
Musician at heart.
sweet.
But Jim, why don't you share the good news with everyone? What did you get recently that you are loving so much?
Oh, I'm jealous. I am so jealous.
Yeah.
Ta.
I got a long wait for the FPV controller, so it's just the dildo for now.
Dildo?
The FPV
How's it
controller
working
from the
for you?
original FPV.
Yeah, you know.
It's fine with Avada.
Dildo.
but
It's here somewhere. Oh well.
Avada and Motion are a good pair up, though.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not
In
complaining about the
sport
motion
mode.
control. I like being able to fly sideways and being able to fly backwards. And the motion
Oh.
controller sucks because you can't do
Well,
that.
I can't go backwards with the motion, though.
No, but
Oh, well, that sucks.
And
How
you
long
can't
you
fly.
had
You
it?
can't fly full manual with it either. That's the problem.
Right,
Yeah,
but I think
know.
Avada's market, DJI,
How long
the
you
market
had it?
for Avada is sport mode. That's the market.
yeah, I've had it for about 3 weeks now. I think.
Okay.
About
Yeah,
3
Bud.
weeks.
Bud, you ordered one, didn't you? You got one coming in.
Tuesday.
Bud's
Oh.
joining the crew.
Yeah.
You know, you're the first person I think I've met that's bought an FPV drone and probably didn't even figure out how to call it FPV because you were always like VFP and this and that. But he's got one coming.
You know, I flew Bill Ronane's a couple of weeks ago, maybe about 3 weeks ago. Uncle Bill's, his FPV, the potato. And DJI has a credit that they owe me of like $100. So I'm putting the order in tomorrow for the FPV.
Oh.
Yeah.
The FPV?
I decided to bite the bullet.
The one that
You call
Paul has? The one that
What was
goes,
that?
do you mean the one that Paul has that goes crazy ass?
Yes,
screaming
yeah, the
all over the
potato,
place?
yeah.
The
flying
fragile
potato
one. The
vehicle.
one that if you fart on it, it breaks. That one.
Yeah, that's
of
the
those.
one.
I have one of those.
here's
Fancy
what
models.
y'all got to get right here.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you
The
see it?
custom quad.
Yep.
No,
Oh,
that-
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, that's
Yeah.
a 5-inch 6S monster, and that joker will do 100 mile an hour so fast it'll make your head spin.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And
Yeah, I
you can
decided
go
to give it a shot. and I-
sideways. Oh yeah, there you go.
Sorry about the printer. My wife's printing.
No worries.
So I get that. I get why you guys. That's why you guys dig the real deal for FPV, for sure. But
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
you
you're
want a
fine.
Cinewhoop,
Keep
though,
printing.
if you're into Cinewhoop type stuff, though, Avada is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Super
good.
small.
I gotta say, I like it.
Yeah, we got Matt. We got Matt in the house, Northeast Drone Productions. How you doing, Matt?
How you doing, Matt?
We have John Flynn in the house. We got Alex Escardo. How you doing?
Alex.
We got L.A. Cassiato.
Hey,
How you doing? If we missed anybody, I'm so sorry. There is a lot of chat, and it's easy to
Yeah.
What's going on tonight?
miss on things. Oh, so let me pull up something I wanted to share.
I'm in the stream. I don't see any chat
I got
Oh,
48 people watching.
comments.
You can either open up YouTube and do the pop-out chat is usually what most people do. But if it's your first time using StreamYard, it might seem a little complicated at first.
Yeah, I had you
Right on the side. It's
So I think most of us know Mudball Creative. His name's Don.
great.
That was hilarious.
And he
Got a
did
few
an unboxing before with a circular saw, and he ended up with another mug. So I wanted to share this video of his latest unboxing. Let's give this a check out.
That's funny.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
So I've just opened up my new United States Drone Society mug. And but first, I need to clean it. The people who package these things are vile, disgusting creatures, not fit for human society. Better safe than sorry. The next thing you want to do is set the mug down the way you would drink out of it. So if you're right-handed, you'd set the handle to the right. If you're left-handed, set the handle to the left. You'll notice that no matter which way you turn it, you're always going to be greeted by the logo. I'm going to put my handle on the right. So now on the side facing you, you're going to want to take your green marker and color in the logo. It's right there in the center. Rotate the mug until you see the other logo. You're going to want to color that one in red. It's important to get this step right because you never want to drink out of the red side of the mug. You always want to drink out of the green side of the mug. Right there. Green, red. Never drink out of this side. Always drink out of this side. I'll explain that in a minute, but first, I need to get some coffee. You can use whatever kind of coffee you want, but if it's pumpkin spice coffee, you're an asshole. It's a lot, so I don't have to keep getting up and down for refills. Oh. You don't drink out of the red side? Oh, son of a...
Oh my God.
Bravo.
That's hilarious.
I laughed.
That was one of the best.
Yep. I thought that his first one was really great because he opened it up with a circular saw and all that, but he hit it out of the park.
That's
This is great. Yeah.
Vile creatures that package these things.
Yeah, we're going to be giving away another one of them coffee mugs tonight in a little while. So let's just put this up here. Again, this is Carolina Air Shots. I posted a picture earlier with it. And, we'll be giving
Gotta
one
be
of
a
those.
guitar player.
Yeah. All right. And I think now would be a good time for us to do the best of the rest. We've got 48 viewers in here. That's pretty good. Let's showcase some of this work that you guys are putting in because there was extras because I didn't do a show last week, but I made sure to get something from everybody. So
So much great content, man.
yeah. Let's do best of the rest.
Right.
a lot of content that's built up over the last couple of weeks. Really, really nice stuff.
Really nice shots.
Yeah. And then there are people who posted multiple shots, and I just had to pick one. But it's tremendous the amount of posts that are going up every day. It's impossible to keep up with, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sooner or later, I'm going to post something.
You started this, what, a year ago?
A year ago, March. I posted stuff with cheaper drones, Holy Stones, and DRCs and stuff. But yeah, I'm not into editing thing. I fly because it's my stress relief. I don't fly to have everyone say, "Look at me, look at me," and I'm okay.
Look at me.
All right, so we're gonna do the giveaway. Hashtag USDS in the chat. Get your entry in there. We're gonna be giving away a coffee mug. Giving away one of these.
I'll get mine sooner or later.
Oh, Tim in here needs his wrench. Well, I can't even keep up to give him a wrench. It's going by so fast.
Tim Jackson? Yeah. He's still at the top of my screen.
So if any of you guys live in New England and part of New York, we actually have a period where we can't fly between the 22nd and the 27th, I believe.
Now behind me.
It says
For why?
It says something about a presidential.
Yeah,
President will be in town probably.
yeah, TFR.
Yeah, it's probably he's in those meetings, I think, at the UN, isn't he?
I don't know, but there's like a huge swath of places.
All of New England, like all of New York,
Yeah.
are just
New England.
completely covered in a red blob.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks. It's like, a lot of us, have a lot of days off during this time and we want to fly. We want to have fun. We got time off from work or whatever, and we can't even do it because, this is it's just like a huge red blob. And it kind of pissed me off.
We used to have that when Trump was down here when he was president. Palm Beach down all the way to Broward County, and I'd have to fly down to Miami all the time when he was in town.
Yeah, and it's like, shouldn't it be like at least like maybe 20 miles within a flight path or something like that?
Yeah,
I just don't understand why it's such a large area that has been, blocked.
Well,
off.
there's probably a boatload of military planes flying around Air Force One. So,
Probably, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But you think, all of New England and a whole swath of New York, it's like, I don't know.
That sucks.
We have 22
5 days.
entries so far. If you want to join in on the giveaway, hashtag USDS in the chat. Shipping inside the U.S. only, so you'll need a U.S. address to receive it. And if you happen to enter from out of the country, you can decide to donate it to somebody in the United States, or you can say roll again, and we'll roll again.
question:
Yep.
do you have to have a chainsaw to open the box?
It helps.
It helps.
It helps.
It's a real sturdy box cutter, I think we'll have.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys want to fly out here in where am I at? Northeastern Illinois. It's flat. There's nothing. Come on down. It's colder than hell, though.
Hey, it's not completely flat anymore. I gave you a lighthouse.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
I remember that little
Nice.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That was cool.
It wasn't in my backyard, but it was close.
Well, I tried. Okay,
Well, you need one in your backyard to get that creek that floods.
Well, I do have the creek, and I do have a kayaker once in a while try, but
Yeah. All right, I'm going to let this go for one more minute, and then I'm going to draw. It's 22 entries still. If you want to join, hashtag USDS in the chat.
That's pretty good odds.
well, I entered 20 times, but I misspelled it all the time.
We haven't had 20 streams yet, bud. We're going to get there, though.
Yep,
Eventually.
one stream at a time.
You'll get there on the 20th.
You guys are doing a great job. You really are.
I appreciate it.
Well, let's just give a shout out to Paul and Chris for this, because My wife hates it, but we're having fun. I got apple pie waiting for me when I get done.
Oh my God. I got some pies coming in tomorrow morning.
Ooh.
My daughter is in ROTC and she had a fundraiser to, buy some pies. I bought 3 of them.
Awesome.
I got a pecan pie coming in. I got Boston cream and a cheesecake.
Wait, say pecan again.
Okay, pecan.
Yeah, and his company was nice enough to buy all the employees a turkey this year. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
My company,
Awesome.
we have 4 companies actually. We have 1 company, but we have 4 places. We have one in Fall River, one in Texas, Oregon, and I can't even remember the other one. But they all bought us turkeys.
Wow.
So we all got, there's a big tractor trailer outside my plant on last Wednesday, and we went and got our turkeys for that.
Yeah.
Way cool.
All right, I'm going to roll this now. We got 25 entries. Can I get a drum roll, please? Dawn.
Hey.
Wow, and
There
she
you go.
spelled it wrong to start with and got in.
Yeah, it doesn't look anything like my name.
So,
Yeah, right.
so Dawn, what you could do is you can find me on Facebook and send me a message with your address.
Pecan.
Pecan. Yeah, so here's the deal with that pecan, actually, or these pies.
I just
My
put my
daughter did a little fundraiser, and a lot of people bought these pies. So she's got about 20 pies that she has to pick up tomorrow.
that's your. Oh, he said that.
PO Box 351, Oswego, Illinois. Thank you.
So that was Jeffrey Smith's wife, apparently, who won the mug.
Oh, great, great.
So Jeffrey, just send me your address again, just to make sure that I have it. Send me your address again, and I'll have that.
Congratulations.
Well, now you don't have to give up your mug. That's great. All right, that's awesome.
Oh, that was fixed.
It's fixed. Where's the magnet hiding?
Someone's going to do hashtag rigged.
Yeah.
Well, hello, drone worship.
Hello,
how you
Dan.
Dan the
Gentlemen.
man.
I almost feel like every time I see you on a stream, you have a different name.
Yeah, what's up with
That's
that?
because I do, man. I treat YouTube as a game because that's what it is. If you stop and really think about it, the analytics are just a player board for a game.
Well, at least you stop hiding
So-
penguins.
Well, I did, man. My soda is flat was last week. Prior to that was I hate penguins. Yeah, I mean, dude, you got to treat it like it's fun. This is supposed to be fun, right?
It
Yeah, I've
is.
seen you
It is.
before, actually.
I've been here. What? Yeah, I know. Actually, most of you guys, man, or most of yeah.
I
Even
don't
Dom.
I've seen you
I don't
in
know
these
you.
rooms.
Yeah. I've been doing this for
That was
about 10
pretty good for
years,
me.
almost 10 years. I started writing command prompt stuff for the 3DR Solo back in the day, open source programming, drones, all that stuff. Hubson, I was a huge tech support guy for Hubson. Well, like I said, man, I'm done with all that, bro. I just fly FPV now. I can't even touch a GPS drone. It just feels awkward, slow, and underwhelming at this point compared to what tech's out there. Like once you fly FPV, it's hard to go back. You can't really go backwards from there, you know.
I know what you mean, because there's a lot more fun in trying to. It's just like the step up,
Mhm.
a few steps up.
Once again, just like a game, you have your beginner, intermediate, novice, so on
Well,
and so forth, man. Once you
Yeah.
reach that level, you can't turn the rates down on your controller because then it'll feel slow.
Yeah.
You know.
And I have this weird thing because if you made me pick one of my drones to keep, it's going to be the Air 2S. I love that drone so much. But
Yeah.
my most fun drone to fly is my FPV. So, it's
Look-
strange, but I would not want to give up my Air 2S. Just something about it is very I don't know. I love it so much.
Let me ask you guys a question, and I want you to be honest. Now, this is weird because normally I wouldn't ask this type of question, right? But I want to feel this out a little bit. If you're down, just normally I won't integrate politics into anything, but I do have a question to start my question off with, and this will give me a better idea. Can I do that, Wedgen?
How political are we talking? Because I kind of like to keep
Oh.
politics out of it.
I was just going to ask how many of you are Republican versus Democrat? Like a show of hands. Like if I said how many of you guys are Republican and you just showed hands, and that would lead me into my next question. But it wouldn't be from that point on. It would not really be that type of like, oh, we're going to put them against pitted here and there.
Okay,
right?
because I just know that
the aim.
politics and religion tend to start wars, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
Like,
So that's
I
not, but
agree.
I do have a question though that is regarding Republicans in a sense when it comes to DJI, and that's where my question lies. So I'm curious here, how many of you guys are actually Republican? If you're up for it, just raise your hand.
Not registered.
Okay, all right.
I'm
All
in
right, so 1, 2,
Australia.
3. Yeah, well, I get that. So yeah.
I don't align
And
myself
so
with the party.
I would be a
like to
Republican
believe.
if I lived in the US.
out of the 3 or 4 of you, how many actually own DJI products?
I do, but I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. So I have a question, right? And this is something that's really been aggravating me as somebody who kind of like left the drone community just because of all the stuff that's taking place, all the ridiculousness, all the rules, all the, when you buy something, don't you consider it yours? Like it's yours. You own it. You purchased it. It is your property, correct? So if you went out and you bought, let's say, a car, right? You still have to register the car. You have to follow all the rules with the car. But what is stopping you from making bad decisions with your car? What stops you? Does anything step in? If you decided to take your car and run over 50 people with it instead of just drive to work like a normal person, what stopped you? Common sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So common sense is the common denominator here for this kind of stuff. So you let's say you're a fixed wing pilot, or let's take it even. Let's say you're a paramotorist, right? Did you know a paramotorist doesn't actually require a license to fly a paramotor? Did you know that?
All right, you've lost me. See you guys. I'm serious. I don't need this shit at this hour of the day.
Oh, all right. I mean, we can. All right. Well, I was gonna say we can shut that down. I'm just. I guess I was curious, like, why we're so accepting of the fact that DJI is allowed to tell us when you buy a personal property what you can and can't do with it. If you bought a gun, you could do the same thing. You could register it, follow all the rules, but you still have the ability of choice. DJI removes that choice. So I guess my whole thought process, like, as someone who sees both sides of like Republican and Democrat, right? It's like, how can a Republican own a piece of property that doesn't allow you to make your own decisions if you're so set on the fact that you want your rights and you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
answer that one.
Okay, all right. I want to hear it because I've never heard the other side of this. I really want. I have my curiosities.
As far as making your own decisions and having other people make them for you, we're brought up thinking we can make decisions freely, but a lot of our decisions are not ours to make, and they're controlled by others. And I don't think there's that much difference with this because. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. Absolutely. And I get it. And I'm not crazy about the thought of China being able to see everything I do, although I don't give a crap about me personally.
Sure.
But choice is an illusion sometimes.
But I mean, if you base it off of everything else that you're allowed to do, I mean, you have stuff at your disposal way more intimidating than drones, right? That you can make poor decisions with.
Absolutely.
Correct? I mean, you would agree with that, right?
Absolutely.
So it's like, I don't see how the flop comes into play there. How it's so many people are so accepting of this, and I would think like really everybody, especially if you're in the U.S., you would have a problem with this. Yeah.
Can I say something? If you're not happy with DJI, buy an hotel.
Well, no, and I do.
And you don't have. Wait, let me finish.
Okay.
And you won't have any of the restrictions. You can fly like a total idiot if you want to. Okay, and do things like flying over what do you call it, stadiums when there's a TFR.
Sure.
So you got to look at this both ways. I just got my 107 pilot's license.
Congratulations, by the way.
And I just studied my ass off for this, so I don't break any rules, even unintentionally.
Sure.
And there are plenty of people that are a bunch of idiots and fly like morons. I see it out in the open. Where I fly now. And I fly every single day. There's not a day that I don't fly except for today because it's pouring rain here in Florida.
Now, Al, we've met at the South Florida Drone Meet twice now, right? You remember that. We've met. And I'm a pretty, like I said, man, I listen to both sides of everything. I always do, right? My objective is never to turn somebody's mind frame. I just like to bat it back and forth. It kind of like a debate for the devil's advocate. You pick a side, I pick a side. I like to learn from it, right? Without having heard the other person, and you never hear the other side of it, correct? So I hear what you're saying, right? And I acknowledge it and I register it. I still feel though there's just this thing where it's like people are just accepting of it, right? And don't get me wrong, I thought about getting my 107, and most of the people on YouTube know me during my drone worship days as being the guy that was open source. I didn't believe in what DJI was pushing since day one. I really have been against it. You brought up Alltel. That's all I really bought was Alltel, Fimi, 3DR, anything that got me away from DJI's like push on you as a person, like, because once you buy something, it is yours. Granted, freedom of choice only goes so far. You own your property at your house, right? But the state still gets to tell you what to do with it. You pay property taxes. You still have to do this. And if you don't do those things, what happens? They foreclose on your house and take your house away. So granted, I get it, but you're still allowed to make bad decisions through all of that. No matter what, you're still allowed to make bad decisions. Whereas this piece of property literally tells you what you can and cannot do. Right? That's where I draw the line for certain things, is when I can't make a choice for myself, regardless of what it is. When I do not have the ability to choose, that's when it goes out the window for me. Right? So that's the only reason I asked that. I just wanted to hear the other side of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
thank you for entertaining that for a second.
Yeah, and I tend to think, there's certain aspects of the geofencing and things that's actually caused a few issues while I was flying. But in general, I enjoy flying my drones, and I try to, go to areas where, I can fly without any issues.
Sure.
Most of the time. I mean, I can still get in trouble flying over water, apparently. But,
So the reason I'm so worried about this is because I think we all know that DJI at this point has become the bully of the entire drone world when it comes to product releases. Like they've dominated the entire market, and they're pushing all the other competitors out. Right? It's happening, and it still continues to happen. Look at Parrot. Parrot dropped completely out and just went to straight what are they doing now? They're doing a lot of commercial side of things for like agricultural stuff like that.
Yeah.
They've just been pushing company after company out the door. So pretty soon you have no choice. Alltel's only going to be around until they don't want to fight DJI anymore. And then what? You're left with one option: FPV, build your own, which comes with its own set of rules and regulations, or DJI, and then you're stuck with whatever they have to offer.
Or that flying for the first time.
Tom, I like the lens capture. Tom's a really smart dude. I'd love to bat it back and forth with Tom sometime. I think
another one with the Avata.
Yeah, I told Lawrence to bring him on that one day on the show, and I do not regret that decision. Tom's been a real solid dude on Lawrence's show ever since that happened. So good job, Tom. So yeah, fun. Sorry.
No, you're voicing your opinion, man.
So.
Well, I think the important part is no matter what drone you like to fly, you should always, practice safety and more importantly, just try to have fun with it and try to connect with the other people in the community that are doing the same thing. Because, when you're making drone videos on YouTube, you think, sometimes, we're going to go and, people are going to enjoy it and they're going to, subscribe and like and comment. And then you realize after a time that, people that don't fly drones don't really watch drone videos. So,
oh, that's so true.
Yeah,
so true.
I will debate that. So I'm coming up on 15,000 subs and 5 million views on my channel, right? Okay. And it all started because of drones. I will say this. It depends on how you're using your drone. That will be the deciding factor of whether it's entertainment for someone outside of what we do as an elite thing, right? So if you're integrating your drone in as a vlog scenario, as somebody who goes out daily, garners a bunch of people through vlogging and using it as a tool for getting your job and your point across, then you can really show a different side of drones to people that didn't even realize this stuff was possible. And the more I do that, the more I find there's actually an outreach, which gets other people involved. But yes, if you just upload like I did for years, I'm 2,500 videos in now. I've been doing this a long time. That's too much editing. I hate it. Right. I'm at this point where I hate making videos now just because there's so much work involved. But at the same time, it's like I enjoy telling the story. So yeah, sometimes I will sit down and I'll take all the time to edit the video. And yeah, I get disappointed when I get like 170 views or something. And then I put out a video of how to fix my motorcycle and it ends up at 10,000 by the end of the week. It's like, well, where'd the flop come in? Because this one took a lot less effort. Fixing the motorcycle took like an hour. Doing all the editing took 23 hours. It's like plus the video footage and just the time and travel involved. It was like, man. So I think we all have to kind of remember that you're jumping into just a very elite side of YouTube. So yeah, your expectations for getting people to view on any kind of major levels should be low. It should be low. There's only a few channels that are going to bang it out, like Original Dobo. Ken lives near me. I talk to Ken, right? All these guys, Ken Heron, all these guys that, you know, they started off when we did, and they just bought every single product that came out, which got them a lot of views. And
yeah,
so now,
I like Dobo's content because he's got a lot of stuff where he's making the stuff, the accessories for the drones, and he just gets everybody involved with it and talks about how he uses his drones with the real estate and things like that.
Sure.
So it's good stuff. But we're getting close to the end of the show, so I kind of want to take some time and go around and find out what everybody's doing for Thanksgiving. We have Thanksgiving holiday coming up for us in the USA. I don't know, if there are people in other countries who celebrate it or not, but it's
Dom.
I don't celebrate it here, but good luck. Good luck to the people that do, and enjoy the day.
Have a good meal for us.
So, Chris, why don't you tell us what you're up to?
Actually, I'm working for 3 days, and then I got 4 days off. And unfortunately, I can't fly because we got that, what is it called again? A TFR?
TFR.
Temporary
TFR. I can't fly because there's a big red blob on New England and New York. So it's like, what the hell? Well, you know what? I'm just going to enjoy it. And that's why I went out Saturday and I flew around Provincetown, Massachusetts, and got some great footage out there. And if you don't know, actually, that's where the Pilgrims first landed before they went to Plymouth.
Yeah.
And basically, I'm just going to spend some time with family, and I'm going to have a great time doing that. Cooking the turkey and eating, basically. That's all I'm going to do. Eat.
Yep. All right.
That's right.
What about you, Jim? What are you doing for the holiday?
Well, once again, I get to avoid making dinner.
All right.
We're going to walk across the street to our good friend and neighbor's house, and we're going to stagger back home later.
Sounds great.
Sounds like a great plan.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Driving.
We'll stagger across the house.
What about you, Kevin? What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Man, we are going to have a house full of kids and grandkids, and we just going to have a feast.
That's awesome.
Sounds like a
Me
good
and the
time.
wife went yesterday. We went yesterday and spent $468 just on stuff to cook.
Oh my!
Wow.
I'm coming over.
So we're going to have a hoedown here.
There you go.
Right.
What about you, Al, with the new family member coming in?
Well, we're going to have 16 to 18 people at my house.
Go, Al.
I don't think the new baby will be here with their parents yet. But, we have a big crew every holiday, actually. My wife, I call her the holiday queen. She does every holiday. So she's Jewish. We do the Hanukkah. We do the Christmas. We do everything. So we'll have a ball.
Big time of year for you guys.
Yeah.
Dustin, what about you?
Yeah, I'm going to be the one pretty much home cooking. The wife doesn't get off till like 10 at night. So
oh my!
It's on me this time.
She works on Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
By the way, nice hat. I like your hat, Dustin.
Great. I have one of them.
And what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Oh boy, what am I doing? Well, first of all, I want to say, Dustin, thanks for being a long-time supporter, bro. You have been around for a very long time on my channel, so shout-outs to you, buddy. I have a lot planned. Actually, I'll be flying with the Goon Squad. FPV, we're doing the Drift Night, Thanksgiving Drift Night meetup, where we're going to fly and chase the drift cars with the race drones. And then after that, I have the wheelie marathon where sport bikes go and do crazy wheelies and stunting. I'm going to be going to that. So I've been fixing up my 1200 monster to do that. And I don't know. I think food, maybe afterwards. I don't know. Pretty basic night, I'd say, for Dan.
Yep. I'm going to be cooking up a nice turkey, having dinner at home here with the family. Best place to have it,
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Right? Yeah. 23 pounder?
20, I think it's 24 pounds. Yeah. Got a big old turkey.
You told me about that. And I was like, holy crap.
Good size.
Well, I always like turkey the next day and the day after. You know,
And the day after.
Yeah.
I got an 11-pounder.
Are you frying it or are you oven baking?
Oh,
How
no,
you doing?
make it in the oven.
Smoking it? Oh, geez,
No,
making
just
it.
make
All
it
right.
in the oven.
Okay.
Yep.
All
Filling
right.
it with stuffing, making things on the side. But I like usually every Thanksgiving I actually get a few turkeys, and it's like a 2-month thing.
Mm.
Have turkey for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna make another turkey for Christmas.
Exactly. Christmas needs a turkey too, man.
Yeah, that's how to do it. So it was nice to have everybody here in the chat. We lost one. Sorry, bud.
I tried to keep it simple. I didn't.
Yeah, this is why we don't go that. We don't bring in politics. It just ruins the mood. Is what happens. At least we kept it simple and we didn't get too much into it, and we'll leave it at that.
Uncle Bill wasn't here for that long.
Uncle Bill was here earlier, but I don't think he could get back in because
He's
we had
not
a full
feeling
house.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had 10 people, and then he ended up taking off. So I want to say thank you to Uncle Bill for being
Shout
here
out to
earlier.
Uncle Bill. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Dominic, thank you for coming by, brother. I'm sure I'm gonna.
No worries.
Thanks, man.
But
sure I'm gonna
enjoy
be-
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, thank you very much. And Jim, thank you so much for coming on the chat panel. Appreciate having you here, brother. It's the first time. Hopefully, we'll see you again, man.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having
we'll fly with
I
you
got a
again.
camera, so I can do this now.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Drone, what's your name again? Drone Worship. I can't.
So it's I fix shit.
I fix shit.
SHET.
Oh, all right. So you were the
Yeah.
Yeah,
having you
formerly
here.
Arnest, formerly known as Drone Worship.
Yeah. I hope that you enjoy your flying and all that and your possible food on Thanksgiving. And have something. Get some turkey in there. Yeah.
Bro, sleepy time.
Oh, yeah. But thanks for stopping by. Appreciate having you here. Al, love having you on the show. Thank you. I'm so happy that you decided to come join us, even though you got the new family member coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations again.
Thank you. Kevin, looking forward to seeing you at the meetup.
Yes, sir, Al. I'll be there. Looking forward to seeing you.
Okay, buddy.
Hi, Al. Have a good
Okay.
night.
Okay, take care, guys.
Dustin, thank you for coming along tonight, man. Appreciate having you here.
Good to be here.
You got the coolest freaking stickers, man. I got those things. They're awesome, man.
Yeah, I need to get some more
I
done.
love that. I love that style, man. They're awesome.
All right, have a good night, Dustin.
Good night.
And Kevin Tolley, the man of the hour, content creator of the week, man. Listen, I appreciate your dedication to the group. You're one of the people who are constantly posting content, and just you're showing your growth every time that you post a new video. And I really do appreciate the effort you put in with the group.
Yeah, no problem. I enjoy it. I do it every day, and it was cool to get to see you two. Get to see you, know you a little better. Y'all need to come to the South Florida Drone Meet in April if you can.
I see. I want to, but I
There's
can't.
lots-
'Cause my kids are in school. It's right in the school year, so I can't make it.
I'm trying my best to get that vacation time right now. I want to go so bad. I wanted to go last year, but I ended up going 2 weeks later because a family and all that. So it wasn't really in my.
If you can make it, man, you'd have a good time. There's a lot of good people down there. Oh, my goodness. Great drone pilots.
Yeah, they all feel like friends, We are friends,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
We're friends on social
see,
media. But it's different.
And I'm not a big social, getting big crowds kind of a guy. I'm a country boy. Been a country boy in farming, and law enforcement my whole life. But with that group of people, they're just all really good people, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when and even the thing is, social media, you make friends through this community, and it's like, you feel that they are friends that you've known all your life, and that's what's great about it.
Yeah,
I want to go down there and I'll be like, hey, how you doing? And it'd be like,
yeah,
even though I'm seeing them for the first time in person, it's going to feel like I've known them all my life, And
Yeah,
that's
it sure does. I had never met most of those people in person, but like you just said, I seen them, I knew who they were, and man, we just clicked,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like
we
that.
just clicked. It's like
it's like
it's like you're meeting somebody you know.
It's like you could say that even before you see them, because that's what's great about social media. When you've seen them, and talked to them and chatted with them, it just feels like, you've created a friendship. And when you eventually see them, you're like, oh, it's great to see you, and now
Yeah.
And that's how I feel even before I go see them, and that's how it was,
Yeah.
a few times, especially with Paul.
But you got to try to show up, and you'll have a good time. I'm telling you.
Yeah. And Kevin, you're welcome to come by the stream any Sunday. You want to come by and join the panel? I'd love to have you here. So,
yeah, Kevin, definitely.
I'll message you periodically, see if you want to join on, just to chat and be part of the group over here.
Yeah, I don't mind a bit. I kind of enjoyed it. I wanted to meet you two, and I feel like I met you now.
Yeah, that's great.
It's a great show you got, man. A great show.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Yeah. So I want you to enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday, and I look forward to seeing more of your content. Got to move on and end the show now, though, because it's 9:00. So, time went by pretty quick, but we had a great show.
All right. Y'all be good.
All right, Kevin. See you around.
See ya.
Hey, Chris. Thank you. We had a great show tonight. Had a lot of people here. It was awesome. I want to take the floor here for a minute, and I want to remind people that, we're coming around the holiday season, and, I always talk about mental health and the importance of it. And especially around the holidays, there's a lot of people out there who might need support. So, if you're one of them people that need support, reach out to somebody and get some help. You don't have to be alone. You can always reach out to me or other people, or just reach out to somebody, but it's really important, especially around the holidays. Don't be alone. You don't have to be alone. So, just wanted to put that out there for everybody. And Chris, I'm excited. I probably want to stop by and see you on Thanksgiving, stop by and say hi to the family for a few,
That's fine. But I would like to say one more thing.
Yeah, go right ahead. I'll give you the floor.
Quite a few years ago, I lost a guy who was with my sister for many years. She had children with him, and he lost his life before Thanksgiving quite a few years ago. So this is like a hard time for me, my sister, and the family. Also, my mother passed away in March of this year. So it's going to be a hard, Thanksgiving, without her this year. And I just like to let you guys know that, I need all the support I can get. So.
I'm always here for you. I'm only a phone call away, and I'm only right down the street. So, I'll always be there to get you back,
Sorry to bring everybody down. It's just
no, listen, that's exactly what it's about. It's nice to let people know what's going on with you, and this community is very supportive. So don't feel bad for talking about it, because it's important. Let people in, And I want to thank everybody who's joined in the chat tonight. And you guys made this show an awesome show. You kept that chat really busy. I'm gonna have to wait until I have to watch the stream again to go through all the chat, because I'm sure I missed a lot. So if we missed you and we didn't say hi to you, I really apologize. It's hard to focus on all the different aspects of the show, but we really appreciate having you here, and you really make the world of difference to this stream. So with that, I'm going to end with the Sunday Spectacular. I'm not going to do the best of the rest. It's 4 minutes long. You can always check it out on the group. They go live at 9:00. So there's Best of the Rest of Sunday Spectacular. You can check it out there. And everybody, have a good night.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye, everybody.